What's going on, everybody? It's sbtheanomoly, Stealth Bomber. Look out for my mixtape Dreams, my book of poetry, Words of an Anomoly, available now on barnesandnoble.com, amazon.com, and you go to any bookstore you want. You can order it at the front desk. Today we're gonna do a tutorial for waving. I'm going to explain what waving is. I'm going to show you how to wave through your arms. I'm going to show you how to wave from head to toe and toe to head. I'm going to explain how to incorporate waving into your dancing, and for those who pop, how to wave and pop at the same time, because popping and waving are two different things in itself. And big ups to Bam the Liquid Robot, my teacher who taught me how to do everything I'm going to show you. And yeah, so that being said, so waving. What is waving? Waving is pretty much creating the illusion of a wave through your body. Popping is a very, animated dance, is an illusion dance, and obviously your body cannot bend like this. Your bones cannot wave like that. So obviously, if your body cannot bend like that, you have to create the illusion. And everything I'm going to teach you is going to be an 8 count. Okay, so first we're going to start with the arms. And with the arms, I'm going to show you how to wave from right to left, left to right. And I'm also going to show you how to tick as well. And if you wave correctly starting off, it will help you get a easier comprehension of doing more complicated waves when it comes to waving in certain angles, right? Because you just don't want to wave left and right and up and down. You want to wave to the side. You want to wave while you're leaning back. You want to wave while you're leaning forward. You want to wave while you're moving around at the same time. So waving is a very powerful move for poppers, okay? So first, we're going to do the wave through the arms. It's going to be an 8 count, okay? So make sure you guys can see my arms. All right, we're going to start with the right hand, and we're going to go through the arm to this arm, okay? And in this tutorial, I'm going to cover everything I can cover when it comes to waving. Waving through the front, waving through your back if you're able to do that, everywhere, from head to toe, okay? So, this way, we're going to do an 8 count. We're going to go 1, which is bending the fingers. You're going to bend the fingers into the hand, okay? And your hands, your fingers, always stay like this, alright? They never leave your fingers like this when you're waving. Never leave your fingers, crooked, don't throw up gang signs or nonsense. Keep your fingers straight together so it can look clean, okay? So number 1, it's going to be your fingers coming into the hand, okay? So it's going to go 1, and then for number 2, you're going to go down, okay? So 1, 2. Now for 3, you're going to bend your elbow and lift your elbow slightly up, okay? So what is that? That's 1, 2, 3. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Fingers together. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now 4 is gonna be your shoulder coming up. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Notice the arm is still straight. My arm is not lagging down. A lot of people, when you're waving, they'll do it and then they put the arm down. Arm stays up the entire time. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to bring it this way. Now this arm is still going to be like this. So if you started like this, right? If you started like this, your arms should stay this way until the wave gets to this arm. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fingers in, wrist down, fingers out, elbow up, shoulder up. Now for 5, you're going to go up, elbow, fingers in, fingers out. So it's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so from here it's gonna go 5, shoulder comes up, 6, the elbow bends a little bit, 7, the arm straightens out and the fingers curl into the hand, 8, the fingers come out. So all you're doing is pretty much the opposite of what you did here. And this one, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna mirror that same move over here. Whap, 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 whap. So it's gonna be fingers in for 1, fingers out for 2, elbow bend for 3, shoulder up for 4, shoulder up for 5, elbow up for 6, straighten the arm out, fingers come in from over here, out. So what does the whole thing look like? We're going to do a big wave and then we're going to do a small wave. Okay? So the arms, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now I'm gonna wave through, and I'm not gonna stop and pause so you can see how it looks. We're gonna do a big wave first. Okay. So we're gonna go. Okay. Now, if you wave this way, okay, what's gonna happen is this. Sorry, I have mosquitoes attacking me from left and right. I don't know how it's going on over here. Anyway, so if you start with your left arm and go to your right arm, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is that? Fingers come in, right? Fingers come in. 1. Fingers drop down. 2. Hit the wrist. See? 1, 2. 1, 2. For 3, the elbow comes slightly up, and your shoulder goes up for 4. Boom. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice when you're bringing your elbows up, the elbow is what creates the illusion of the flow. So from right here, it's like, it's the elbow. The elbow bending like that creates the illusion. It's the elbow. The elbow bending creates that connection to the arms, okay? So again, right, we're going to start off. If you're from this way, going this way, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Fingers in, fingers drop, that's 2. Elbow comes up a little bit, that's 3. Your hand should now be straight, in a straight line. The arm, very linear to your shoulder, and then the shoulder goes up, 4. Then over here, you're going to connect it. We're doing 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Right? See, the arm is straight. So 5, 6, 7. Fingers come in. 8. Fingers come out. So again, one big wave going through. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, to connect from here to here, you can do a whole bunch of stuff. Like if you know how to flex, which I'll do a tutorial for that too, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Flex, boom, 5, 6, 7, 8. And from this way to this way, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 5, 6, 7, 8. Another thing you can do is your head, from this way to this way and this way to this way. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, and the head ducks down, hit this shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, and vice versa. You can roll your chest up. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And bringing it from this way. Okay. Another thing you can do if you have, well, not really back muscle, but if you get it down to a science when you're doing it correctly, and this is more so when you're waving small. Like, let me show you a small wave. Small wave is like this. Okay, what's the count for that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All you're doing is this little small movement. So with the right arm, you're gonna go 1, 2. So fingers come in, 1. Small wave with the wrist, fingers come out, 2. Your elbow's gonna bend a little bit, 3. Shoulder comes up a little bit, 4. Right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then over here it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's the same thing as the big wave, just really, really smaller in comparison. So big wave, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Small waves, it's gonna be 1, fingers come in, 2, the wrist waved, the wrist waves, 3, the elbow bends a little bit, 4, the shoulder comes up, 5, shoulder comes up, elbow bends a little bit, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And like I said, when you can master the smaller wave going across, right? So like when you could master the smaller one going across, and you could even like wave your fingers when you get to them. So like if you're waving, you can go whoop, whoop, and vice versa. And for those who can wave in the back, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see. All right. If you do a small wave with your arms and you keep your shoulders up, meaning not here, not here, not here, but up, and you pull your shoulders back as if you're like, you know, trying to make a muscle in your back. You know, if you're trying to make a muscle, you're gonna be like that. But if you keep your arms like that and keep your arms out, you can wave like that. So let me show you. So there we go. Small, remember the small wave count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, and you do the small waves and you keep your arms up and this back as if you're trying to stretch, or show your muscles, but just keeping your arms out. Instead of doing this, you do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your back muscles will automatically contract like that if you're doing the count correctly, but you're leaving your shoulders like back here, like you're trying to flex your back. Okay, it's a very powerful move, and a lot of wavers don't do that. Very rare. Now, what else with this? Another thing, when you're waving, before we get to waving up and down to the body, when you're waving, you want to get a good understanding of it, because if you don't wave correctly in counts, you're not going to be able to tick correctly. It's going to look weird. You want to have a count in your head, because a lot of people work better with counts. Some people go boom boom cat, or whatever the situation may be in choreography. With ticking, I teach waving in 3. So if you're here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3. So from here, you're going to bring it in, 1, 2, 3. So again, bring it in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And every count you did to wave, you're just doing 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm gonna get into that in my ticking tutorial. So what else? Okay, well that concludes the arms. Now we're gonna go to the body from head to toe. So